Louis Vuitton isn't just synonymous with luxury fashion. It represents an extraordinary rags-to-riches narrative that traces its origins back to the 19th century. Today, it reigns supreme as the world's most valuable luxury fashion brand. Yet its ascent from humble beginnings to global preeminence is nothing short of astonishing. This is the captivating saga of Louis Vuitton, the story of how a penniless youth transformed a modest family enterprise into a global behemoth. Born in 1821 in the remote hamlet of Entrepreneurship, France, Louis Vuitton's early life was a far cry from the modern conveniences of today. His father toiled as a miller and farmer, while his mother, Corinne, fashioned hats to supplement their meager income. Louis, deprived of formal education, spent his formative years working tirelessly in the family fields, struggling to put food on the table. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell to stay updated on our daily videos. The Vuitton family's financial woes seemed insurmountable, and Louis appeared destined for a bleak future. Tragedy struck when his mother passed away when he was just 10 years old. His father remarried, but Louis's relationship with his stepmother was fraught with conflict. At the age of 13, unable to endure his stepmother's control any longer, Louis embarked on a daring escape to Paris, a daunting 225 miles away. With no money or food, he embarked on a perilous journey, often sleeping in the woods on an empty stomach with only a cloak for warmth. To survive, Louis took odd jobs in villages along the way, exchanging labor for food or coins. But finding shelter remained a constant struggle. Despite the dire circumstances, these odd jobs exposed Louis to various trades, allowing him to develop skills in metalwork, stonemasonry, fabric work, and carpentry. These skills would later prove instrumental in changing the course of his life. However, progress was slow, and it took him 3 grueling years to finally reach Paris. In Paris, Louis secured employment as an apprentice boxmaker and packer. This role involved crafting custom-sized boxes for clients and packing and unpacking them for their journeys. It was in this capacity that Louis formed connections with the upper class, who sought custom-made luggage. He worked diligently, and his craftsmanship attracted the attention of none other than the Empress of France in 1851, who appointed him as her personal boxmaker and packer. For most boxmakers, this would have marked the zenith of their careers. But Louis harbored grander ambitions. At the age of 33, after getting married, Louis used his savings to establish his own boxmaking workshop in Paris. He identified a significant flaw in contemporary luggage design: leather boxes with rounded, dome-shaped tops that couldn't be stacked efficiently. Louis experimented with canvas as an alternative material, finding it lighter, more durable, and water-resistant. This innovation allowed luggage to feature flat tops, enabling efficient stacking and packing. Louis Vuitton's groundbreaking suitcase design heralded the era of modern luggage. With a burgeoning professional reputation and connections in high society, Louis launched his line of luggage and even produced a catalog for customers to browse his offerings. Within 2 years, his suitcases became synonymous with elegance and status among the wealthy, leading to orders pouring in from all corners of the globe, including royalties in faraway places like Egypt. In 1859, Louis achieved enough success to hire a team of skilled craftsmen and open a new workshop, capitalizing on the growing popularity of train and boat travel. However, just when it seemed that Louis had secured lasting success, France was plunged into war, and adversity struck once more. In 1870, at the age of 49, Louis Vuitton faced the outbreak of the Franco-Prussian War. Forced to abandon his home, he sought refuge in a crowded shelter where food was scarce and danger loomed. When he finally returned to his shop in 1871, he found it utterly devastated. Windows shattered, equipment stolen, and his life's work reduced to ruins. Yet, rather than succumbing to despair, Louis resolved to rebuild his business. He invested his savings in reviving the brand, vowing that it would emerge even stronger than before. With the aftermath of war displacing many, empty shops became abundant in the city. Louis Vuitton seized this opportunity, relocating to a prime aristocratic location in Paris, strategically adjacent to the railway station and the Grand Hotel. In 1872, he introduced a new design: luggage crafted from beige canvas with stripes, a modern and popular choice. Despite imitations by other brands, customers remained loyal to authentic Louis Vuitton products. For the next 2 decades, Louis toiled tirelessly at his Paris shop until his passing at the age of 70. His legacy was entrusted to his son, Georges, who expanded the brand globally by opening a store in London. Recognizing the growing issue of counterfeiting, Georges introduced the iconic LV monogram in 1896, making it harder for imitators to copy. He also designed a revolutionary lock for trunks to deter thieves. As the 20th century approached, the company had 100 employees, all extensively trained in the art of box making. To this day, Louis Vuitton employees undergo rigorous training for 18 months to 2 years before they are entrusted with crafting the brand's products. Inspired by a request from fashion icon Coco Chanel in 1925, Louis Vuitton began producing small, stylish handbags like the Alma, Keepall, Speedy, and Noe, reshaping the perception of handbags as fashion statements. Georges Vuitton passed away in 1936, passing the reins to his son, Gaston Louis. However, Gaston faced a challenging period as World War II loomed. Contracts were canceled, and the Louis Vuitton factory was shuttered. To save the business, Gaston made the difficult decision to collaborate with Nazi Germany, a fact that the company would later try to obscure. When Gaston passed away in 1970, Henri Racamier, his son-in-law, took charge of managing Louis Vuitton, marking the fourth generation of leadership. Unlike his predecessors, Henri had significant business experience from a previous venture, and he set out to elevate the brand to new heights. Henri transitioned the business model from wholesale to retail and expanded Louis Vuitton's global footprint, with a particular focus on Japan. In just 6 years, sales surged from 20 million to 260 million, adjusted for inflation. In 1984, Henri took the daring step of taking the company public, with shares valued at 63 or 63 each, further fueling Louis Vuitton's expansion. Henri's vision extended beyond the brand itself. He merged Louis Vuitton with Moet Hennessy, a luxury drinks company, forming LVMH, a conglomerate aimed at leveraging resources for even faster growth. However, tensions between Henri Racamier and the president of Moet Hennessy led to a rift. In search of assistance, Henri turned to a property developer named Bernard Arnault, unaware that this decision would lead to a hostile takeover. Bernard covertly acquired 43% of Louis Vuitton's shares, with the support of the Moet and Hennessy families, and ultimately gained control of LVMH. Henri, feeling betrayed, took Bernard to court to regain majority ownership but was unsuccessful. In a surprising turn of events, Henri Racamier resigned from the company, marking the first time in nearly a century that no member of the Vuitton family was involved with the brand. Bernard Arnault's ruthless business acumen and strategic acquisitions propelled Louis Vuitton to new heights. He transformed LVMH into a conglomerate that owned over 70 different luxury brands. In 2021, Forbes recognized Bernard Arnault as the world's richest man, with a net worth exceeding $180 billion. In the modern era, Louis Vuitton continued its expansion, embracing colorful styles that resonated with younger audiences. In 1997, Marc Jacobs became the creative director, introducing the first ready-to-wear line and creating the popular monogram Vernus line of handbags. While Marc Jacobs later departed to establish his own line, Louis Vuitton continued to diversify into watches, jewelry, and sunglasses. Yet, the brand faced ongoing issues with copyright infringement, employing a team of lawyers to combat counterfeit products. Louis Vuitton even sued Google over search results and advertisements leading to fake bags, although Google ultimately prevailed in court. Remarkably, Louis Vuitton also found success through collaborations, notably with Supreme, resulting in resale values reaching astronomical figures. Counterfeiting remains a persistent problem, causing the brand to lose hundreds of millions of dollars annually. However, Louis Vuitton continues to thrive and inspire aspiration among consumers worldwide. Valued at $39 billion, it stands as the foremost fashion brand globally, boasting over 400 stores in major cities worldwide. Louis Vuitton's remarkable journey from a destitute youth in a remote French village to a global luxury fashion empire is a testament to resilience, innovation, and unwavering dedication. Whether you view Louis Vuitton as overhyped or see the quality justifying its price, one cannot deny the enduring allure of a brand that has weathered wars, controversies, and challenges to maintain its position at the pinnacle of the fashion world.